Well, of course, it used to be a sign of success was having to work less, but these days it seems being busy isn't just an excuse, it's actually a status symbol. And for more on this, I'm joined by productivity expert Mark Ellwood. Mark, nice to see you. Thanks for coming in. You have spent, I know, quite some time studying workplace productivity. Why is busyness now all of a sudden something people aspire to?
People need to meet certain basic needs. You got to pay for your rent and your groceries and your clothes and so on. But people also have esteem needs. And so the idea of being busy means, or so we believe, if I'm really busy, then I have a great sense of self-worth. I'm going to all these meetings and running around picking up kids and answering a lot of texts and so on, so it gives us a sense of worth.
Okay, it gives us a sense of self-worth, but is being busy, is it being productive? I mean, the fact that we're racing around to all of these meetings and doing all of these things, are we actually getting more accomplished?
Hard to say. We've done a lot of research over the years about how many hours people work. And interestingly, that hasn't changed much. This idea goes back to the early 1970s. I got all kinds of time management books that talk about this stress. What we found in our research with corporations is that knowledge workers used to work about 46 hours. Now they're working about 46 hours. What's different is being more in touch. 24/7, you're answering a text late at night or an email, and that's contributing to this sense of busyness that people are overwhelmed by.
Okay, so over time we're not working more hours per se, but just because we live in such a connected world, it seems as if we're busier than ever.
Yes. Now, I should also point out for a younger generation, they're actually cobbling together different jobs. They may be working more than 46 hours because it's 20 hours here, 20 hours there, and a little bit here. So some of them face those time pressures.
Okay, how did this, or when did this, can we pinpoint a time when this became a status symbol? It's something to brag about, how much I'm working? Because as I mentioned off the top, it used to be how much leisure time you had.
Yes, the thing is, there's no points for sitting around on the dock at the cottage. There are points, or so we think, for going to all those meetings and so on. I don't know if you can pinpoint an exact time, but it seems to be, anecdotally, it seems to be increasing, that people are almost martyr-like in, oh, look how busy I am. It's not real value.
Yeah, it seems like there was a real paradigm shift, and I don't know who convinced us all that being busy was better, but for those that I don't want to take back some time, is there a way to achieve a better work-life balance?
Yes, we did some research amongst mothers of young children, and what we found was that then when they spent time for themselves, that's meditating or reading a book or doing exercise, that they became better mothers in terms of being less rushed, less stressed, and having a higher quality of life. And the mothers would say, well, I got to spend time with my family first. Paradoxically, spend time on yourself first, and then you can be a better mother, or in fact a better father as well. So the way to get around this is spend time on yourself first. It'd be easy to say put the phone aside. That's easy to say also.
Yeah.
But spending time for yourself, that comes first.
Yeah, really investing in yourself pays dividends for others, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
Yeah. All right. Productivity expert Mark Ellwood. Mark, I appreciate the time. Thanks so much.
Pleasure.